I recently had a seller tell me, let's price it up. We can always reduce it later, or the buyer can offer less. My name is Clem Satterfield with Cottage Realty, and I have a version of that from almost every seller. And every time in this shifting market, I tell the same thing. That plan usually costs you more than it saves you. Here's what I told her instead. If we want to capture the right buyer, the qualified, motivated ones, we need to show up in two ways at once. Top 25% in presentation and condition, and bottom 25% price relative to similar homes in the area. The combination is what gets a home noticed in the first couple of weeks. It's active, which is exactly what buyers' attention and urgency is highest. I told her pricing a home is a lot like fishing. You can have the best gear, the best bait, but if you're fishing in the wrong pond, none of that matters. You're not catching anything. Buyers who are actually qualified and ready to move are searching in a specific price range. Price yourself outside of it, and you're invisible to exactly the people who'd say yes. She trusted this strategy pricing, and we had the price where the data said it should be. We held our first open house, and by the end of that day, we had an accepted full price offer. That's not a lucky exception. It's the pattern I've seen play out again and again in 23 plus years of doing this in a shifting market. Home priced correctly from day one sells roughly 5 times faster than homes eventually need a price cut, sometimes several cuts. And the longer a home sits, the worse it gets. Based on an NAR study, listings that need a reduction in the first couple of weeks typically drop 5%. Wait past 90 days and the average reduction grows 10%. Past 120 days, it's over 13%. Buyers notice a stale listing. Every price cut signals something might be wrong with the house, even when nothing is. Meanwhile, the sellers who price it right from the start, they've already closed, already moved on, and usually walk away with something close to full asking price. So, overpricing just to see isn't really a safety net. It's the thing that quietly costs you leverage, buyer interest, and money. The alternative isn't pricing low out of fear. It's pricing accurately based on real comparative market analysis of recently sold and active listings and a supply and demand analysis of the competition. So you're fishing in the pond where the buyers actually are. If you're thinking about selling, let's have a strategy pricing conversation first before a sign goes over in the yard. I'm happy to build you a CMA and supply and demand report that will give you the right price in today's market. Most of my business comes from referrals and repeat clients. That's not a slogan. That's just what happens when you fish in the right pond every time.